All right, college football is next Saturday. Actually starts tomorrow for some schools, but for Troy University, first game of the season is at the Vet next Saturday against Stephen F. Austin. Three of the first four games are at the Vet this season. And to tell us more about what's to come for Trojan football this year is Kyle George with Troy University. So, Kyle, thanks for joining me on Zoom here again today.
Hey, absolutely. Thanks for having me. We're excited to get things kicked off here very soon.
So that next game on next Saturday, I mean, it's a big one. Is there anything going on for this game that's going to maybe pay back and honor the team last year as they're defending their Sun Belt title?
Well, we're excited to get a chance to have the defending conference champions. Our 2023 football team is defending the 2022 Sun Belt Conference Championship. But like Coach Summerall says, that one's in the past. You know, we're 0-0. You got to go earn everything week in and week out. And for this first game, we're excited to really honor one of the all-time greats for us as well, too. We're bringing back DeMarcus Ware, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Chance for us to honor him for his entire incredible career. Tickets for this game, our general admission tickets are $9.40 to honor number 94. The first 9,400 fans will also receive a commemorative rally towel. That's a jersey shape of DeMarcus Ware's jersey. And we will officially retire number 94, the first time a Troy football number has ever been retired, as we honor DeMarcus Ware during halftime of this game as well.
Now, how could you forget about DeMarcus Ware, Michael? Well, I did. And I was sitting there watching the Hall of Fame game in the NFL, and I knew obviously all the ceremonies for the inductees. And then the national anthem comes around, and I see DeMarcus Ware is singing the national anthem. That kind of throws people for a loop over at Troy, too.
Hey, he's a talented guy. DeMarcus actually has created an app. He's got incredible business mind as well too there. So we're extremely proud of all that DeMarcus Ware has accomplished both on and off the field. He's just a genuine great person, has given a lot back to the community, and that's why our fans love him so much there. You know, hearing his Hall of Fame speech, all he talked about was his time at Troy and how much that meant there to him. And we're really excited to bring him back home, to give him that chance to celebrate, be back home. He's going to see a lot of people wearing his jersey. We've got DeMarcus Ware jerseys in the marketplace you can purchase both at the bookstore starting during game week and also online at TroyTrojans.com/DWareGear. It's DWareGear on the /TroyTrojans.com with his retro jerseys that he wore when he was here as a Trojan. We'll also have a helmet sticker honoring him in number 94 that our Troy football team will wear on Saturday, September 2nd.
Awesome. I might buy one of those. I certainly won't be getting a Marcus Ware Cowboys jersey, that's for sure. So I'm just moving to the head of the game that day. Stephen F. Austin, kind of a good tune-up game. Next week after that, they're going on the road in Manhattan, Kansas to take on Kansas State, who won the Big 12 last year. So it's kind of a good just make sure everything's in line as we get the heat of the season coming after that game. But for the fans that are going to the game outside of the DeMarcus Ware stuff, what else could they look forward to maybe before the game, during the game, and then afterwards as well?
We just launched a list of all of our football game enhancements for the upcoming football season. You can see all that online at TroyTrojans.com. Some of the things we've got taking place, we got a great pregame concert taking place, put on by the Springs, taking place in Tailgate Terrace from 3 to 5 p.m. That's free for all fans to enjoy. Food trucks will be out there. We've got picnic tables and such for families to set up and enjoy the concert right there. Kids Zone will be open from 2 o'clock until 5 p.m. as well too there. The beer garden will be back out in Tailgate Terrace once again. And a new item this year too is that our stadium store will be run and operated by Barnes & Noble Bookstore. So we'll have Adidas replica jerseys, Adidas sideline apparel, all kinds of gear available for fans, including hats and additional merchandise to purchase both outside on Tailgate Terrace as well as inside the stadium. We've got new sunscreen dispensers as well too, so free sunscreen available for our fans inside the stadium thanks to Alabama Department of Public Health. We know it's hot out there as well too. That's why we've got our misting fans throughout the concourse as well as our water monsters for fans to hydrate throughout the game as well too there. So we want you to come out, have a great time, drink plenty of fluids to make sure you're geared up for game day with us as well.
And so for the first three home games, all 6 o'clock evening kicks. For somebody who helps kind of just promote the game and make sure all the fans are happy, whether it's a win or a loss, just how fun is that for you to have 3 night games to start the home slate?
We love Saturday nights at the Vet. It's a great opportunity for us to get our fans together, have a great time. They get a chance to tailgate throughout the day, watch some of the other games, and then get a chance to cheer on our Trojans even in the evening time as well too. And we know too, this time of year it's warm. That's why we want to make sure we have those evening kickoffs to make sure we got a nighttime game for fans to have a little bit cooler in the evening time there for it. So 6 o'clock for this game against Stephen F. Austin. A couple weeks from now, September 16th, hosting James Madison. They're the favorites in the East Division, so a big game to open up Sun Belt conference play. And they were playing Western Kentucky. They were a 10-win team last year. They beat South Alabama in the New Orleans Bowl. That'll be another one that we've had some history with as well, too, from a previous conference member as well. So a great non-conference schedule, including those home games here for us. Make sure you get those season tickets as well, too. Those are on sale still right now, starting at $75 for an entire season ticket. That's all 6 home games, $75. You can't beat that kind of deal out there.
Oh, yes. So talking about the James Madison game, that was it's going to be a big game. Obviously, if JMU was eligible, they would have been the representative of the East last year in the Sun Belt Championship game. So kind of the battle of the big weights, first region or conference game of the season. You got to pack out the vet. You got to get people in there, make sure it's loud. I don't really know what else to say in terms of importance for this first conference game of the year.
Oh, no doubt. And our fans make a huge impact. And, we are consistently among the leaders in the Sun Belt Conference when it comes to overall attendance. Last year, we surpassed 12,000 total season tickets for the first time in program history. We're tracking towards moving past that record once again this year. So our fans are showing up in record numbers here for us. We have sold out the Michelob Ultra Lounge, the North End Zone tents, the Stadium Club, and our suites. It's great to see those premium areas sold out. We do still have tickets available for reserve seats, for general admission seats. So I want people to know, buy those tickets, come join us all season long. There's still a way for you to come and join us all season long and help us pack the vet out all season long, because it truly does make an impact. We were second in the conference last year in terms of total attendance. App State was number 1. We're going for that number 1 spot. That's what we want to go for there. And we need all of our fans on board to help us get to that total there for it. And our student section has been tremendous. They've been one of the best student sections in the conference. And so we're really thankful and grateful for our fans showing up in great numbers to support our student athletes and to also have a great time when they're here on campus.
Oh, yes. And speaking of App State, we got to get some payback for last year. We all know what happened at the end of that game. So hopefully this year, Troy, number 1 in the conference for terms of home attendance. And looking ahead of the season, you mentioned season tickets are still available. It's a big season. You got South Alabama coming to town on a Thursday night in November, I believe it is a Thursday.
That's correct.
So the battle for the belt got to stay in Troy, and what better place to do it than right there at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Absolutely. And they'll be in front of a national broadcast audience on ESPN2 Thursday, November 2nd for that game at 6:30 p.m. Homecoming this year will be October 7th as we host Arkansas State for a 3 p.m. kickoff. And then the very end of the season, we have Louisiana on November 18th, 2:30 p.m. kickoff for our annual military appreciation game. Helicopter flyovers by Fort Novosel as well, too, as part of that game as well, too. And we'll have a flag shaped like the United States of America for the pregame flyover as well, too. So a lot of great things all season long. If you haven't bought those tickets, go ahead and do so now at TroyTrojans.com/tickets. You can also donate to our Community Hero Ticket Program. $60 allows for you to help us bring military, first responders, educators, all these individuals to our games all season long. Each ticket purchased by our fans in that program is also matched by Troy University Athletics, thanks to our partnership with Alpha Insurance as well, too, there. So great opportunities to come out all season long. Tons of things for the kids. We got a youth cheer clinic for the first game of the season as well, too. You can find all that information online at TroyTrojans.com.
Awesome. For Trojan fans, you like coming out to these games? Well, if you pack the vet out and the team does well, guess what? You get a bonus of hosting the Sun Belt Conference title game if they win and have the best overall record. They did it last year, so hopefully, again, we can do it again this year and get that bonus home game at the end of the season. So it's technically not a home game, but it is a home game.
No doubt about it. It definitely went in our favor last year, hosting that conference championship game. It's something we aspire to do once again this year, but you got to go game by game, therefore. And that's why each of these games matters and is very important for our fans to come out, support our student athletes, and help us have a great season all season long.
Yep. And so it's year 2 of John Sumrall. Obviously, year 1, I think, could not have gone any better. Maybe deflecting a Hail Mary pass could have made things a little better. But outside of that, you got a conference title, a bowl game win. So year 2, only looking up. Kyle, thanks for joining me here and previewing some of the Trojans. We'll certainly talk to you throughout the season as well.
Thanks so much, Michael. Go Trojans.